I woke up like this. Today, I'm going to be showing you 10 things you can do during isolation. A lot of people at this time are going to be bored, but I've come up with a hefty 10-pointer plan to stop myself from being bored. So I'm going to share that with you. What a beautiful day. It's exactly what we want. Let's go. One of the main things I do during this whole thing, what I have been doing during this whole thing so far, is working out. It's one of the best things to do to take up a bit of time in the day. Makes you feel better, keeps your mental health on track. Workout done. Yeah. Another thing that I like to do during isolation, colouring in. You're right, look like having a fit. You really shouldn't be as out of breath as you are, walking around going like this. Not out of breath. Mum, you're literally like in my ear. Actually, apparently these adult colouring books are meant to be super relaxing and they kind of help your mental health. Get yourself some pencils, some colouring pencils. Get yourself a nice Animal Kingdom book and you're off. Yeah. Another thing to do in isolation, go on a walk. You've got literally nothing else to do, go on a walk. This is my one exercise a day. Which way do I want to go? Down the hill or up the hill? When you walk in Bath, one of the main attractions that you see is crescents. There seems to be a tractor mowing the lawn of the crescent. Now's the time to do it, no one's bloody sat here. I've come to see Amy. Poor Amy, she's up there on her ones, poor love. Yes. Best friend awards go to me. I'm doing the rounds today because I'm now at Rosa's house as well. This is the thing about Bath, it's so small. You can just like go around to people's houses, just like walk around. Hello! Yeah. Get on a Netflix hype. Watch a new series on Netflix. So I was just on my Netflix, just going through everything, and then I was like, what haven't I watched? And I haven't watched Sex Education, and I think I'm on like episode 5 now of the first series, and it's really good. I'm loving it, Huns. So that's what you can do, you know, when you're bored and you need an hour to kill, watch a bit of sex ed. Yeah. One of the many things that you also can do during isolation is cook/bake. By the time you come out of isolation, you might be the next Nigella. Yes. What are we making?
What do you mean, what we're making?
What is this called?
Well, Dad called it some fancy, posh French name yesterday.
This sounds really gross, but apparently it's something that people eat. So we're basically making a cheesy cauliflower soup. Okay. New ingredient being added in.
So I'm just putting some celery in. So I had some celery in the fridge.
Can I just say, what would you say to everyone that's like, ugh, celery?
The celery is adding pepper.
Adding?
It's adding peppery notes.
Peppery notes.
But it's going to add back.
So we're putting the cauliflower cheese
that was left over,
smelly pot into the celery pot. Better. If you like cheese and if you like celery,
no, you won't taste the celery.
You're gonna love this dish. It's quite satisfying doing this, you know.
I'll carry on doing it because you've got all the time in the world, love.
We're adding the stock.
This is organic vegetable stock.
It's definitely not organic. She got it from Lidl. Looks like something I threw up a few months ago, to be fair.
My main blender is broken. It's
main blender broke.
And I don't want
here we go.
Soup everywhere.
So here you find the finished product.
It's done. It's all blended.
That is really good.
It's really good.
One of the 10 things you can do during isolation is cooking / baking, but today was cooking. Yeah. A lot of people have been suggesting to learn a language. I've downloaded this thing called Duolingo. See, Duolingo? Duolingo. I chose Spanish because I love Spanish. Spanish is one of the most spoken languages throughout the whole world, and you get basically given a page of phrases, travel, restaurants, family, shopping, school, people, and you basically do that like 100 times until you basically become fluent. Although I do feel like you can't really pick up a language unless you actually go to a place that speaks it and really practice what you've learnt. I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon, am I? Quite frankly, I can't even pop to Tesco, let alone go to Spain.
Which of these is 2? Well, probably the one that has a big 2 on it.
Dos.
Which of these is the restaurant? I think it might be El Ristorante.
El restaurante.
El restaurante. Un restaurante español. So that is a Spanish restaurant. But they have it other way around because Spanish is weird. Hey.
Whether this Spanish will stay in my brain or not is another thing. But it's better than nothing. So, learn a language.
Yeah.
If you're bored during isolation, what else can you do, Mum?
You can go to your cupboards and you can give them a good clear out, because I'm sure a lot of you have got a lot of spices in your cupboard that you don't know you've got.
What are you doing there? Trying
Frankly.
to become the cupboard, or?
Frankly, I love my cupboard. This is my cupboard of dreams.
And do you know what? It doesn't have to just stay in the realms of the cupboard. Cleaning means anything. You can clean your car, you can clean your garden.
Clean cupboards, clean mind.
Yeah. Tidy house, tidy life. Can anyone tell me what a Kashmiri chutney is? And why it has a mouse on the front? Is it made of mice?
Yeah.
If you live in London, like me, and you don't have a car, because you don't really need one, public transport 101. I haven't driven in a very long time.
2 years.
Well, on and off 2 years. If you're thinking about the government and the guidelines, I'm not saying drive up to Scotland, but if you maybe pop to the park. How to drive again.
Slightly concerned, there's a small child down there on the scooter, literally roaming free. I don't want to go anywhere until they've gone.
Oh,
Look,
Christ,
he's coming up the road the wrong way. Just not worth it, is it?
What's this far right pedal again?
You are joking me.
No, seriously, what is it?
It's the accelerator. So literally, oh my God.
Oi, oi!
Yay! Oi, 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 oi! She's off. Oh
Wait.
God, there's pedestrians on the road. She just hit the curb.
Burning down it.
Careful! My God.
Call me Lewis Hamilton.
Slow down, slow down.
Mum, if I went any slower.
Okay, so it's 20 miles an hour along here.
I'm going 20.
You're going 20.
I'm going
That's
20.
fine. That's
and
fine.
we'll stay at this. Christ, it's going to be Christmas by the time we get home. Coronavirus would have been over and done with. You've got to give it some welly up this hill. It's like it's Mount Everest.
And all golden Bennett and onto the driveway. Oh God, just what I don't need. The bloody neighbours are out. Did you enjoy that?
I think that went really well.
Would you like to do it? I actually was quite impressed, apart from slightly being scared for the children's lives.
There you go. If you're bored, pop in your car. Learn how to drive again, because when you're stuck in London, you can't drive.
Yeah.
And when shit really hits the fan, you can become a DJ like everybody else in this world.
Ooh, I'm a DJ, I'm a DJ.
I'm just downloading a few disco tunes now, as we speak.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
My shitty little speaker. But you've got to make do with what you've got in these times of isolation. This is exactly the whole reason I made this video. To just make do with what you've got. As well as being a DJ, obviously, We've got Spotify as well. So everyone can be a DJ. Mum, you're so uncoordinated. When I go this way, you go that way. Everyone can be a DJ in the house. Can you please give the viewers what they want? Tell them the name of the playlist.
Now that's what I call quarantine. I've got about 50 tunes on this piece of paper, so I really do need to edit it. Some of them actually are a little bit kind of quarantine themed. So I've got like Enjoy the Silence, Depeche Mode, and Staying Alive, the Bee Gees. Is that bad taste?
Yeah, it's pretty close to the mark, Sue.
Yeah.
And if all else fails, just get drunk. But drink responsibly. Always drink responsibly, because you don't want a chunder. Take it from someone that knows. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to press the thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!